Girbeagly!
Hey there guys and gals, it's Girbeagly with another episode of Gaming with Girbeagly, and I'm once again back to the game Sakura Spirit. Yes, finally back to the boobtastic game Sakura Spirit. I'm so sorry for the long wait, guys. Obviously, I was moving into this new apartment, and I couldn't be bothered with boobs. I couldn't be that flustered while trying to get all my moving things done. So anyway though, we are now back. Now last episode, we were at the festival, and after a number of very awkward scenes, we got into a fight with the slime girl and her sisters. Sakura came back with her sisters to cause some sort of ruckus, and we managed to use some magic to contain them, stop them from fighting us, and everything seems to be okay now. They've agreed to be peaceful moving forward. So hopefully we've ended all of the strife between the villagers and the spirits, but I guess we're gonna go ahead and we're going to see. Now this is the first time that I'll be voice acting in this new apartment. I haven't put up my sound foam yet or anything like that, so hopefully it sounds okay. But anyway, let's go ahead and continue this story. Hearing the voice of a certain playful spirit, the group turned around and found Tsuyuri seated nearby, swaying her legs back and forth as she looked at the crowd.
I cannot tell whether you're joking or not, but I am afraid I cannot allow you to keep them. They are honorary citizens of this village and therefore under my protection. How fascinating to think that the huffy, uptight Miotan would defend those troublemakers. You do realize that you're talking to the guardian deity of your village, do you not? Don't forget about me. I'm not gonna just sit by and let you do as you please. The girls of this village have grown into quite the brave little ladies. You must be proud, Hayakun.
A soft cough came from behind a group of people as the village elder revealed himself, a smile on his lips. Oh yeah, that's right, his name's Hayate.
It seems like they handled the matter just fine, Tsuyuri-sama.
Machitan, you need to pull the lid off of the jar to release them. However, make sure you hold on to that staff I gave you. It is your only means of channeling the necessary magic. Not everyone can be a prodigy like Mayako-chan.
The older fox spirit nodded. With the help of Narumi, they began to free the captured slime girls. While the work continued, Tsuyuri eventually made her way towards me, a frown upon her face. Uh-oh, did I do something wrong?
I left out an important detail, Takahiro-kun. The gateway to your world has been opened and will be closing again within a matter of minutes. If you choose to return to your world, you must leave now.
But... wow, that's rather untimely and very quick. Holy crap, we were just finally getting the girls to open up in more ways than one to us, and now I don't know what's gonna happen. We have to make another big decision about, like, where we go. Are we gonna go back to the human world, or are we gonna stay here?
There's no time for farewells, Takahiro. Leave now without your farewells, or remain here in this village. Hey, where did Taka-kun run off to? And Tsuyuri? I do not know. Perhaps they had things to discuss in private. Or maybe he's going to win me another prize.
Oh, Mayako.
Or went to get some food. I'm still a bit peckish.
Always thinking with her stomach. Recalling the promise I made, I turned my back to the girls that had gathered around the released slime girls and followed Tsuyuri as she picked her way through the streets and into the woods. It was unfortunate that I didn't get to say my farewells, but I had a goal to accomplish.
It is a hard decision to make. However, I doubt that this will be the last we hear from you, Takahiro.
The spirit smiled, her hands pressed against my shoulder, a light shove pushing me backwards. What was that for? Interrupted by sudden dizziness, the last thing I heard was the spirit's amused whisper.
Good luck, Takahiro. You're going to need it.
Before I had the chance to reply, I felt my body getting heavy. My vision blurred, and soon I was consumed entirely by darkness. 2 months later. Alright, we're back in the human world, guys, and it's been 2 whole months since we came back. That's intense. That is really intense. With a sigh, I wandered along the familiar path leading to the shrine I subconsciously come to call Tsuyuri's Shrine. 2 months had passed since the fated judo tournament. It turned out to be an amazing experience. Thanks to Narumi and Mio's training, I had been able to make my way to the finals and ended up becoming the champion. You go, Takahiro! But not everything went as planned. Even though I was kind of embarrassed by it all, I declined the proposal for me to start playing on an international level. When I announced that the reason I declined was because of a girl, it quickly made headlines all over the country. Rising judo star ends career for the sake of true love. Many silly things ended up being written about me, but it didn't matter. I had declined their offer because of the promise I had made to Mayako that I would return once I had finished my business in this world, but perhaps I had been too naive, thinking that it would be as easy as that. I had been visiting the shrine every day for 2 months, praying and calling out for Tsuyuri, but none were ever answered. Knowing her, she's probably laughing her rear off at me, standing here shouting like this. I smiled a bit as I looked around the area, recalling how familiar it looked to the place I had visited with the fox spirits. Speaking of which, although nothing remained of the village, it turned out that there may have been a connection between it and the city of my world. Many generations ago, when the city was still a small town, a group of malicious fiends attacked the village, but were later driven out. Sometime afterwards, they named the city Tsukino Toshi. A city named after a certain tsundere? It couldn't be mere coincidence, could it? Aw. Ah well, guess I'll visit again tomorrow. Aki ni. Uh-oh. Huh? Through the rustling of the trees, I thought I had heard a voice. The moment I turned around to look, a circle of unfamiliar symbols formed at my feet. Wait! What happened to the old methods? Before I had a chance to figure out what was going on, the circle lit up and I felt the ground below me disappear. Ah, shoot, we're going back, guys. It felt as though I was falling through a tunnel of sorts, a dark, never-ending tunnel that went on for what felt like several minutes, until suddenly, a light came into view and... Watch out! Before I knew it, I found myself dropping out of the air, right in front of 2 girls standing below me, causing the 3 of us to topple onto the grass with a loud thud. Uh-oh. I heard grumbling from the 2 as I had landed on and opened my eyes. Oh god, all that fox booby to greet me.
Oh, that really hurt.
See? This is what happens when you try to cast magic beyond your own capabilities. Mayako-chan, you need to give up on this. This hunt of yours is going to be the death of you.
Except you summoned me, Machiko.
I'm not going to give up. Takani made a promise. I made a promise. We would keep trying to find a way to get back to one another. So I'm never, ever, ever going to stop.
I couldn't believe it. I was so stunned by this turn of events that I lost all ability to speak. Machiko! Mayako! It was them, here, arguing with one another. It was too good to be true.
You are a fool, Mayako. Even Mio-san has given up on the hunt. You know what Tsuyuri said. Something like that can only happen when the world itself needs it to.
Well, I guess that world needs it to.
It takes more than just one person to do what you are trying to accomplish.
Tsu-chan is only saying that because she's mean and lazy. She's lying. You're all lying. I can get him back. I will. We made a promise.
They haven't decided to like check what landed on them or anything like that?
Mayako, I miss him too. I do. He left a hole in all of our hearts, which you will just need to let time heal. I'm sorry that you have to go through all this, but you must believe me. It will get better in time.
That's kind of cruel to talk about me like I died, you know. Aw,
Taka-kun!
Aw.
Ah, Takini, it worked. I knew it would work. It worked, it worked, it worked.
Aw.
Taka-kun, it is so good to see you again. I'm so happy to...
The girl mumbled incoherently as she began sobbing. Mayako had been sobbing since she first saw me. I smiled despite still being rather sore from the impact and patted both their heads gently. Aw, that's so cute. That's really sweet. Did you really miss me that much?
Yes.
Your disappearance was the cause of so much concern. Tsuyuri told us you had to leave and, well, we understand why you did. Did you win your tournament?
Of course I did. Thanks to you, I was able to become the champion.
I think I fell down here, Mio-chan. I think I see Chi-chan. Hey, Chi-chan, is everything alright over there?
Machiko opened her mouth to return the call, but Mayako beat her to it.
He's back!
Aw.
What? No kidding. Where is he?
There came a loud clambering and rustling from the shrubs nearby, the sound of the 2 girls pushing through the bushes at speed. The 2 girls rushed into the clearing, gasping loudly.
Oh wow, you really are back. Idiot, 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 idiot. How can you just leave us without even saying goodbye?
Oh, typical tsundere.
Mio, he did not have a choice. He had to.
I know that, but I just never got to say goodbye. Is that all? Aw, geez, you really are such a tsundere. Well, at least I'm not, I don't even care. Takehiro's back. It's great to see you, Takahiro-kun. I bet you're a champion now, right? Ready for a fight?
And so it went on. The girls chatted on and on, taking turns and hugging me with promises of never letting go. I was just so happy to be back. As the conversation turned towards the time spent in my own world, I couldn't help but notice the presence of yet another spirit. Standing a few feet from the rest of the group, Tsuruyuri stood, watching us with a gentle smile upon her lips. Oh,
I guess I won this bet.
I wasn't sure if she was talking to someone in particular, but for a moment I could see her gaze drifting toward me, and the words that left her lips seemingly carried a lot more importance than simple words.
It seems like you aren't done with your grand adventure just yet, Takahiro. I look forward to seeing how you plan to amuse me this time.
What do you mean?
You will see, dear boy. You will see.
Oh, that's rather foreboding. I wonder what's gonna happen. Was that the end? Sakura Spirit, thank you for reading. So that was the end of Sakura Spirit, guys. That's really sweet. So we were reunited with all the people who loved us and that we loved. I don't know if there's a sequel or anything like that. I legitimately have no idea if there's one in the series. I know that there's a million other Sakura games. I just haven't played any of them, although I did try Sakura Dungeon, but that ended up being like a 100-hour game or something, and I was like, can't really draw that out on the channel. This game was actually a lot deeper than I thought it was going to be. Like, oh, okay. Every great story has a humble beginning. Although I think this is the very beginning. Oh yeah, okay, so that was just, this was just the prologue to the game. Alright, so that was the developers putting in a little note, basically saying, hey, that's the end of our game, thanks for playing, there will be more in this series. I look forward to it. I know there's like Sakura Space and Sakura Quest or something, I don't know. There's like a million different Sakura games, and I own a whole bunch of them. I don't know if you guys want me to play more. Originally, I started playing this months and months and months ago, because I put up a Twitter poll asking what game you guys wanted me to play, and you all voted. Of course you did. You voted for like a sexy hentai style game, like ecchi style game, because you guys just love to see me flustered. So that's what I played. That's why I played this game. Like I said, it ended up being a little bit deeper than I thought it was going to be. It was still incredibly simplistic and cliche and very anime, but it had some really goofy moments in it. It made me laugh out loud a whole bunch. And, you know, the interpersonal connections between all the characters ended up being a lot deeper than I expected. And that was part of why I still kept reading it, and I really enjoyed reading it, and hopefully you guys enjoyed watching it as well. Let me know down below in the comments if you want more of these types of games. I'm going to definitely be playing another goofy visual novel after this one. I already have one lined up. You guys will have to see what that is, but I'm really excited to start it. Hopefully it tickles your fancy. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this series, please be sure to hit the like button, share the video and favorite it. Also be sure to subscribe to me if you guys haven't already. For those of you who have, thank you so much for all of your support. You guys are the best in the world. I love every single one of you, and as always, it was great seeing ya. Bye-bye.
Girbeagly.